You know what they say. Drive fast, eat ass. You may be wondering, Mr. Parker, why are you talking about this mainstream Hollywood blockbuster, high budget, schlocky crap? And I'm still trying to figure that out myself, right? So today is my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Bitch, fuck your birthday.
Say happy birthday. Thank you. You didn't have to say that. Thank you. So sweet. I am officially 24 years old.
Damn.
Who said that? Who? Oh. Oh, okay. Anyway, it just made sense to do a film that I hold near and dear to my little triple Aquarius black heart, right? And then I saw this comment and I just had to recalibrate, like talk about a childhood memory being unlocked. This was the comment. Yo, I have not seen this movie since I was probably in the single digits, but I saw the vision. You see, my eyes are open. The Bible says, when you open your eyes, you shall see. Right? And I'm gonna make this crystal. I do not think that Brian O'Connor and Roman Pierce are rainbow warriors, if you will. But I do think that they are, well, to put it in FBI terms relating to this film, I believe that they are double agents. There are 12 films in this franchise.
Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Why? Dog, I don't know. But guess how many I've seen from beginning to end? This is the only one. And it's the only one I care to watch. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be disrespectful here because these films have an audience. I mean, the franchise has made over $7 billion globally. Who am I to judge? If you get your rocks off seeing cars zoom and vroom and do unrealistic stunts with green screens and love the Hollywood machine and the melodrama of it all, power to you. But cut the shit. These titles are so uninspired, it pisses me off. The Fast and the Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious. The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Fast and Furious. Fast 5. Fast and Furious 6. Furious 7. The Fate of the Furious. Fast and Furious presents F9. Fast X. Fast and Furious 11. This is the shit I'm talking about. What's next? Fast 15, The Last Gasoline. Fast and Furious 20, Check Engine Light. Fast and Furious, The DMV Chronicles. Fast 25, Vroom Vroom. Fast 30, Fasten Your Seatbelts. Fast 35, Return of the Parking Brake. Too Fast, Too Furious is the second installment in the beloved action-packed franchise, released in 2003. This roundabout was directed by the late, great John Singleton, who was the visionary behind films such as Boys in the Hood, Shaft, Baby Boy, and Poetic Justice. A cool cat who I am very influenced by. Rest in peace, homie. On a budget of $76 million, the film grossed a strong $236 million, making triple its money back. I've got to say, it was very interesting to rewatch this after, like I said, I haven't seen this since I was probably in the single digits, I was probably 9 years old, right? And to rewatch this with the my bifocal lenses on. No? No, come on, that was funny. That was funny. I read that John Singleton credited Top Gun as a major influence on the way he made this film. So that should say a lot, should it not? LOL, I don't know. I've never seen Top Gun, but I know a lot of people poke fun at it because of the bromance between the two protagonists. Vin Diesel, who is one of the main faces of this franchise, turned down a $25 million offer to return to this installment because, in his words, Universal Studios wasn't taking the Francis Ford Coppola approach. They went about this film like how they did sequels in the 80s and 90s, when they would drum up a new story unrelated for the most part and slap the same name on it. You know, it's not so much of what he said, it's... Nephew, why are we bringing Francis Ford Coppola into this?
Now, why am I in it? And you could have did it.
See how I get wrong because you never apologized.
As if these Fast and Furious films are cinematic works of art. As if the identity and, the staple of these films is just doused in storytelling. Like, relax, Baldy. Then there's rapper Ja Rule. He had negotiations to be in this film as well, but his excuse was he wanted the role of Roman Pierce, which Tyrese ended up getting instead of playing a secondary character. These are some divas. I swear to God. The film opens with a visual effect of the Universal sign turning into a wheel of a car, because of course it would. And there seems to be a group of youngins who are illegally closing off parts of the road for a race. Luda, who plays Tej, comes out with this gigantic ass afro and the shirt down to his knees. Yo, take your grandma's nightgown off, boy. Oh, just kidding, it was a jumper. I'm not gonna front, as much shit talking as I did. I was only 5 minutes into this film and I said to myself, this is passing the vibe check. The atmosphere, the early 2000s hip hop music, the title card with the neon streaks, like the budget is here. We get a shot of all the drivers preparing for the race that's beginning in 5 minutes. Slapjack, played by Michael Ealy, with his sun-kissed skin and honey-colored Toyota Supra. Suki, played by Devin Aoki, in the glammed out pink Japanese style 2001 Honda S2000. Yup.
Oh, she's taking it.
And Orange Julius, played by Puerto Rican Poppy Amari Nolasco, driving a 1993 Mazda RX-7. And the fourth driver hasn't showed up yet. Tej tells the racers if they don't find a fourth, then nobody is driving tonight. Julius's ass says, why don't we get 2 new racers so we don't have to race with the skirt over here? He's talking about Suki. Come on, y'all, we gonna slash his tires. There's no one who would make it in time. But Tej has an idea. He calls up an old friend, Brian O'Connor, played by the late Paul Walker. He tells Brian if he wants to race and make some money to get his butt over in 4 minutes. When Brian arrives in the pimped out 1999 Nissan Skyline GTR R34, we get an immediate sense of who this dude is. Suki is like, oh shit, it's Brian, y'all. Slapjack and Julius are just, y'all might as well give up now. You might as well give up now. Brian pull up with the smoke blasting out the exhaust, revving the engine, trying to be cute. Correction, he doesn't have to try. Brian asks Tej if the other racers have deep pockets, to which Tej replies, yeah, real deep. So B says, okay, say less. I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
What's up, Suki?
What's up, Bullet?
What do you say we kick it in nickel?
What?
What do you say we kick it in nickel?
Oh, yeah, I thought that's what you said. Translation, let's make things interesting and pump up the price. Julius is like, hell nah. But once Brian calls him a pussy, they agree on $3,500 extra apiece. B locks eyes with the mystery woman played by the hot, sexy, fly Ava Mendez. I love the shot of all of them in the driver's seat. This is cinema. To me, that's cinema. I also peeped the visual separation of Brian with the other 3 cars and how his car seat is the only one on the right. You know, very all European cars are like that. Very nice. I see what you did there, Mr. Singleton. So the drivers take off, and the order for most of the race is Jack in the lead, with him struggling to keep Brian off of his ass, and behind Brian, there's Julius, who is trying to keep Suki off of him.
Move, bitch!
Not tonight, baby.
Bend over, boy.
Damn, girl.
I'm pegging that man in the back of the bus. I think this has really got to be the highlight of the movie. Not only this scene just pops in people's head when they think about this installment, but the way that every racing scene is shot specifically. Like, this film has so much style. And apparently they had a neon specialist on set at all times since they used so much of the color and they wanted to get it right. At one point, Brian gets beside Slap, giving him the "what's up, cutie" nod. And as the racers inch towards the end, back to the garage, Tej tells some boys in a walkie-talkie to pull a lever. These niggas broke into the bridge operating room so they could raise the bridge up for a surprise finale. Babe, this is dangerous. All of their cars have an N20 button, which is a nitrous oxide boost, which they hit to propel them over the bridge. Brian flies over Slap, and Slap goes crashing by a Pepsi sign. But Suki successfully made it over. That's the only one I care about.
Smack that ass!
I love her. Oh, I almost forgot about the misogynist. He was too scared to go over the bridge. Brian obviously wins a quick 10K for a little short race, nothing too crazy. And after Tej gives him the cash, he takes a small fraction of it and gives it back. We call this character. B approaches the mystery woman, trying to spark a conversation, until the fuzz comes out the cut to bust the block party. And of course they single Brian out. Why, you might ask? Because he's black, that's why. No, just kidding. They've been watching the famous former LAPD cadet for a while. Oh, did I mention that Brian used to be a cop? He's not a cop anymore. Okay, it doesn't count. He's the only exception. The FBI wants Brian to infiltrate the life and workings of a man involved with the cartel named Carter Verone. And if he refuses, then they'll send his ass away because they've got all kinds of documents and files of all the violations and laws he's broken over the years. Blah, blah, blah. Generic action movie, undercover cop stuff going on. Whatever. The chick we saw earlier is Monica Fuentes, and she's one of the detective's employees, and she's also been living at Carter's compound with him. Mafia mommy over here. Spank me, mommy. Carter has sent Monica to actively look for drivers, hence where Brian comes in. But he's gonna need a partner. And do you know who his partner is? This guy, Agent Dunn. This soda-sipping pizza parlor chump-ass buster.
What the f am I supposed to do with this? Tell me. What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this?
Brian asks him a question relating to engines, to which he guesses straight out of his ass, so Brian's got to tell him straight up, if I do this, I ain't picking my partner, okay? Cut to a demolition derby where Brian and Agent Bilkins go to see a little childhood friend of Brian's. The first sight we ever see of him are his arms on the wheel, and then we get like a split-second cut to the ankle bracelet. But yeah, our second protagonist is Roman Bridger. Who? Oh, hold on. Oh. Who the hell is Roman Bridger? Oh, that Roman Bridger is from Scream 3.
Girl.
Listen, when I hear that name, that's immediately who I think of. Versus y'all homos who think of the Dungeon Dragon. You know Agent Bilkins has Roman's records with him because how else are we going to give the audience more backstory on this new character? And a record Roman's got indeed. The dude is technically on house arrest, therefore he cannot legally leave within 100 yards of his house. What's going on here, guys? Brian and Bilkins follow Roman out to the parking lot, or in this case, the dirt lot. Sand lot? B's hauling for him. He's like, Roman Pierce, Rome. Only my homeboys call me Rome, Roman replies.
Pig.
But Brian tells Roman he ain't no cop no more, to which Agent Bilkins confirms this. No badge, no pistol. Well, not that kind of pistol.
Ew, you're nasty.
Nasty girl. Nasty girl. Do you think I'm a nasty girl?
So Roman decks him. Oh! And they go wrestling to the ground. Is you gonna stop this? You not? Why are y'all not doing anything? What do you mean you don't know what to do? Break them up. This is not I keep telling you, it's not funny. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Oh, ho. Hit. Turn it. Ow! What? Hey! Two-piece combo. World star. Roman, put your finger between it. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Brian, wrap your legs tighter. Tighter. There we go. More anger. He put you in jail for 3 years. For Christ's sake. Amateurs. Ooh, wait. Slow down, baby. I'm gonna save that for later.
You still fight like shit. Oh, what the hell are you doing here? I'm gonna choke you.
I need you to come to Miami and drive with me.
Brian tells Rome that if he agrees to do this job for him, the FBI will take off his anklet and clear his record, so he gets on board. But not without some cute back and forth.
Shut up, punk.
Man, quit playing like you're gonna pass this up.
The boys get cleaned up and head to the snitch headquarters, but Rome once again does his, I don't know if I can trust you again, white chocolate. I did 3 years for you because I thought you was my baby boy. Okay, he ain't say all that. Might as well. Simple point is they're bickering. And you know, I'm just saying, the bickering would be solved with a kiss. Monica Fuentes is formally introduced here to the audience. She gives the boys each a car. Rome takes the purple 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider GTS convertible, and Brian gets the lime yellow Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. Monica decides to ride with Brian to Carter's mansion, and you know this makes Roman jealous. On the ride, Brian is talking her up, but not in a vulgar way. For example, he asks her how long that she's been posing as this drug lord's girlfriend, and she replies, I lost count. And this is so sweet.
You alright?
Genuinely asking her, you know, how is your mental health doing? But Miss Monica Lewinsky still thinks that he's trying to do a little old okie doke, so she tells homeboy to keep his eyes on the road. Love this next part. Brian slams on the accelerator going up to 100 miles per hour while staring right at her. And as soon as they get to the light, he brakes perfectly. Ooh. Y'all feel that?
He did the stare and drive on you, didn't he? He got that from me.
Oh, so before you got locked up, you was staring into his ocean baby blue eyes, driving fast and furiously. Y'all some fruity ass bro. And even Monica is like, huh? When they arrive, she tells the boys that they're on their own. We see a line of other drivers hanging by their cars, and when Carter comes outside, he tells the drivers that one of his vehicles, a red Ferrari, was confiscated. But the car isn't important, it's what's inside the car. there's a package in the glove box that he wants. The pair of drivers that get to that package first and bring it back are the two chosen ones to work for him personally. This is some GTA stuff right here, boy, I tell you. It's game on, game on! So everyone dips and zooms on the highway, and back at the FBI agency, it's revealed that the Mitsubishi cars that they gave Brian and Roman are tracked. So to them, it looks like they're running away. And what is so adorable about all of this, right, is that these other guys are racing to get to this place themselves. But obviously we're following Roman and Brian, and they're not even worried about their opponents. They are worried about one another, and they are trying to outrace each other.
Pay attention.
Oh, wait.
Focus.
Wait, no, you said it was too dark. You said it was too dark. I'm driving with no hands. That was a bloopers.
You are a goddamn fool, man.
They're doing the back and forth, let's see what you got, homie. Just like, old times, having fun. And there comes a point when Roman catches up to Brian and he does this. Are you having flashbacks, Brian? Did your booty hole quench up? The boys are too fast and too furious, so of course they get to the Ferrari first. Roman takes off his shirt.
Cha-ching. Now put your blouse back on.
Hater.
When the other drivers arrive, they all agree to blast the boys and steal the package for themselves. But remember what I said about the FBI tracing their vehicles? Yeah, Agent Markham's ass comes in with his beat up Ford Taurus trying to have his moment. So Roman impulsively shoots at him and he flattens one of his wheels so they can all escape. When the boys get back to Carter's mansion, Roman starts getting jelly that Brian is checking out Monica.
What you checking her out for?
I'm not checking her out.
Yes, you were.
No, it wasn't.
I seen you checking her out, man.
Okay, it wasn't. Shut up.
You shut up.
And after Carter joins them in the backyard for a bite, he opens the package that they almost died for. Even I couldn't remember what was inside the package. I remember just a visual of seeing Carter with the cigar in his mouth. It was a cigar. They almost lost their lives for a cigar. But they did it for a job. He wants the boys to carry something from North Beach to the Keys. In his words, just put what I tell you to in the car, drive it to me, and don't let anybody stop you. If they do this, Carter says he will personally give them $100,000. But Roman, being the outspoken, hungry hustler he is, says, let's make it $100,000 a piece, Poppy.
Make it 100 G's a piece, Poppy.
Then grabs his ass, or, well, his pockets. And Carter's like, hey, I don't do that gay shit, bro. They don't make a deal here, however. They agree to meet at a club called Pearl at midnight. Brian takes Roman to meet Tej, who's hosting another race off by some docks because, the grind don't stop. And when Brian asks him if Roman can stay in one of his cottage while he's in town, he says,
What's wrong with your place, man? I don't want to stay with him. He got bad habits.
Like, are y'all not seeing what I'm seeing? Is it just me? There's something fruity going on. Yeah. In the garage, one of Tej's employees addressed the wiring system ingrained into the engine, so he's gonna see what he can do about taking them out. B notices Carter's yes men following them, so Roman starts trolling, speaking Spanish, offering to give them a little wax on, wax off, before lighting a match and setting it on fire and hopping in Brian's car. They meet the FBI agents at an abandoned seafood joint where Agent Markham pulls a gun on Roman because he's salty that he shot at him in the impound lot. But the reality is that he almost blew their cover by doing that. Who would take cars from the FBI, the feds, and not think that it was tracked? Use your brain. What's not clicking? Brian reiterates that if his boo Roman wanted to shoot him, he wouldn't be here right now. That's right, baby. Defend your man. So they all sit down calmly, rationally, and the agents are updated on the mission. They also learn that Carter is tapping Monica.
Tapping her how?
We learn in this scene that the reason Brian isn't a cop anymore is because he screwed over Agent Bilkins by giving the enemy his car keys and disappearing on, I guess, some type of project, whatever they had. I don't know. It's lazy. Woo! So I guess, you know, our dear Brian has a knack for over black guys.
Let your man go, huh?
Drop it, I don't want to talk about it.
Drop it, hell. I want to hear about this, homie.
I said forget about it, cuz.
Let's just laugh at him now.
So things are getting a little tense, because if Markham pulls up again on the boys, Carter is gonna be on their booty holes and put the pieces together. So they need an exit plan. They need 2 more cars. The 2 guys who were about to execute the boys at the impound lot meet our protagonists for a little challenge. Brian and Roman want their cars, so Tej makes a route for each car to go down 500 feet or so around the barrel and back, tag team style. First team to go down and back twice wins the race, and the losers walk home. Look, I'm not gonna make this dramatic. We know who wins. Roman lost the first round because he's too busy running his damn mouth. But the trick Brian pulled out of his pocket was to speed head first to Corpy, scaring him and making him swerve into the grass, giving him just enough time to whip around the barrel and catch up.
Use them bus tokens, partner.
The swirlers hit up the Pearl Club where there's honeys dancing all up on the platforms, colorful neon lighting, lots of white outfits. Carter catches Brian and Monica getting a little too close, so after sending a bottle gal to collect them, he tests Brian and does the generic, "She's beautiful, isn't she? Go ahead, say it." And Brian's like, "Yeah, she's gorgeous." So now what? Carter takes everyone to a back room where he has a woman bring a dirty cop directly to him. They pin the guy down and he threatens him with putting a rat under a bucket. This is so disgusting. He gets a blowtorch and like circles around the top lid so that, you know, the rat won't have anywhere to go but south, if you know what I mean. And his motive is that he wants this dude to get the cops to lay off of him and his business. Dumbass yelling mob boss.
Understand me? Huh?
You hear me? I'll burn you. Noise out, I'll burn them out.
Choppy editing, I'm bored. This scene needed a little bit more work. When he leaves with Monica, he's all,
Touch another man again, and I'll kill you. You hear me? Look at me. You hear me?
yawn. Roman is trying to convince Brian that Monica enjoyed the entire ordeal back at the club, which she definitely didn't. Carter called Monica over at one point to cover his mouth because he was like screaming, and she's clearly not enjoying this. Like, she is not, no, what are you talking about? And he's convinced that she's going to turn on everybody at some point. She's gonna turn on everybody, just like that chick did to Brian back in the day.
Tanya? Man, you went out with her after I did.
I mean, I couldn't let it go to waste.
Not this. So y'all are sharing, splitting women. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I wonder if they had a spit roast too. Brian wakes up to Monica at the end of his bed, warning him that Carter plans to put a bullet in his head after this job is over.
Baron's boys is out.
Roman enters just as the yes men, Roberto and Enrique, can be seen lurking out in the windows. So Monica hides on top of the roof as they check the boat. There's yelling, there's threatening. Carter enters and he lets the boys know that his boys will be joining them on the car ride, so there aren't any problems. Brian and Roman tell the agents, and Agent Bilkins wants to call this whole thing off, but Markham's ass is like, you make the run, get Verone and his cash together so I can move in with the bust. And if you don't, I'll file enough charges on both of y'all to make you disappear. They both receive walkie-talkies, and before leaving, Markham says he's gonna put a GPS on them. And Bilkins is like, you're gonna put a GPS on them to make sure they're safe, right? You so worried about catching this dude and getting him bust. Like, how about you go home and bust a nut? Because you need to calm down. Brian and Roman make a scheme to take that money for themselves, since Verone's got enough shmoney on his hands. I mean, look at where the guy lives. So they hit up Tej to get some customs on their whips. Suki does some designing and painting, and we get the
Man, this thing's clean.
banger. And then, oh, wait, what's this? Yes, a nice romantic sunset scene between the two bickering boys. Brian brings up the old days when they were kids and playing football in the dirt, running around town, wreaking havoc. Then tells Roman that if there was anything he could have done to stop his arrest, he would have.
Wait a minute, did you say anything? Anything. Anything. Yes, anything. 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 Anything.
Rome also takes responsibility for his actions. Since the entire movie, he's been blaming Brian on his sentence. He's all, it's only my fault for the things I do. I'm all alone. But Brian lets him know he's not alone. He's
Ew, I'm not gonna cry. That's really stupid. Sorry, I have to pull back. I have to stop that immediately. That's annoying.
What's that MJ song?
You are not alone. Another day is gone.
But you are not alone. Another day is gone.
Or the classic, I will be here, so don't you
Find it.
fear. Don't you ever be lonely. Ooh.
It's alright. It's alright.
Oh,
Yes. You know it's alright.
we'll make it alright. They do a little dap up, and I'm sorry. Why are y'all trying to be all manly with your little 2 feet of space in between you? It's okay to hug. You're homies. I mean, the sun is going down. You're by the water. You just made amends. The schmood is right. Just kiss. So the third act kicks into gear. Carter is on the move. All the FBI are on his booty hole, getting things together. And the boys check in with each other before getting their hands dirty. You know, doing the, you good, bro? You good? Yeah, I'm ready, Poppy. I'm ready, Poppy. Let's do this, Poppy. Yeah, Poppy, we gonna do this, Poppy. They pull up to the trailer park where Enrique and Roberto drive sledgehammers into the walls of a trailer to collect loads of money. They bag them up and toss them in the cars, but uh-oh, a woman sees them and she alerts the rat man, who tells the Miami Fuzz to move on in. Roman puts a big-ass rock on the gas pedal, starts the engine, and drives the truck into the cops, slowing them down. Smart boy. And they all hit the road. A cop in a helicopter shoots one of those electro joints at Brian's car, so he gets Enrique to hold the wheel while he pulls it out. They all arrive to a lot where they zoom in a garage, the doors come down, and the place is surrounded. But when they open back up, a whole gang of 4x4s speed out and ram all the cop cars. Then I want to say probably like 100, maybe 200. It's a lot. I'm like, God, how big is this damn lot? All these cars start bursting out. We see Slapjack, Julius, everybody scrambling, giving the boys just enough leeway to escape unnoticed. But they arrive at a beach and they are cornered, so shit. But when the doors open, who comes out? Gagged. The boys are now in some muscle cars. Roman shows Roberto some tricks that his car can do. And by trick, I mean pressing a button and ejecting him out the car like James Bond. But before Brian gets a chance to do that to Enrique, Enrique tells him to get off at Tarpon Point, a completely different area. Oh, and Carter and Monica are nowhere to be found. They aren't in that black SUV that Agent Markham and his soldiers had been watching, so ooh, things are getting shaky. Enrique. Brian arrives with Enrique to meet Carter, who is planning to get everything on his yacht and make a different exit. But he puts the pieces together with Roman and Roberto not being there. He asks Brian about the cops that stormed his jet and how he found out when he only told one person about the incident. That one person being Monica. So he snatches his money, orders his yes men to put Monica on the boat, and he tells the guards to hide the cars and shoot Brian. Instead of doing like he's told, Enrique is being fruity. Like, he holds the gun up to him and he's like, you know what, I started to like you. Huh? What? Is you gonna shoot me? Get it over with. But Roman comes out the cut and rear ends the cars and they jump him. Damn! Before hopping back in the muscle vehicle to follow the yacht. And we got a whole Thelma and Louise situation here, just I guess maybe minus the cops.
Gimme. Okay. Ready?
Don't smack me, good. Come on. Action! Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on now.
Come on, we got it. Come on.
Wait, action! Come on, man. What?
How long were we in the air for?
That's good. Just do that again. Just do that again. It's fine. Do that again, guys. Come on.
Oh, man, this is so ridiculous.
B is all like, you ready for this? You ready for this?
Chill out. Wait.
I wish they would have grabbed hands like Thelma and Louise did. Like, y'all could have did it in a straight way, right? Wait, let me see. Gay. No. Gay. No. Gay. Gay. Bye. Yeah. They bust through a wooden gate, flying into the air and into Carter's yacht. Roman breaks his arm and Brian has slammed his head in the wheel, but they shoot Carter in time. Bow. Monica grabs a shotgun. It's, 2 seconds. That's what we did, huh? Cool. So justice is served, and when the boys are taking a little stroll, Brian asks Roman if he's gonna kick it in Miami, to which Roman says he will, so he can keep his baby boy out of trouble. Brian pitches the idea of the two of them opening a garage together. So cute. But Roman's like, how we gonna do that?
Pockets ain't empty, cuz.
And neither were Roman's. Where's the kiss? I was promised a kiss. Where's the f***ing kiss? Can I be honest? This was a poorly written film. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but that's my truth. The entire film, the entire film, and the climax was so anticlimactic. Like I feel like they didn't do anything with it. I think this film is also the lowest rated. Hold on, let me double check myself before I say that. This is the second to the lowest rated of the franchise. Yikes. I mean, the script was written by 2 people, and the story, you had another person. It was 3 people in the story, 2 people on the script. John Singleton he used what he had. I think the direction and the visuals they're fun. They're great. This is a fun action movie. Yeah, this is a fun action movie. But I hate to say that I will probably not be revisiting this for a while. And the only reason I would revisit it, besides, nostalgia, is for the bromance between these 2 characters, right? I wish it went a little bit further with the homoeroticism. Oh, yeah, mate, I wish it went a little bit further with the homoeroticism. No! I broke my strap. Now my cowboy hat isn't attached to it. hell. But yeah, no, the only reason I would ever revisit this is the nostalgia and just the, the little back and forth. This movie's not bad. It's just there's nothing special about it. And I think that the my point of this video, the entire the very bisexual energy of it is the only thing that it's got going for it. Everything is going wrong. Like, I should just end the video here. What the bro, I hate it here. Listen, whatever we want to call this film for, the relationship between these two boys, subtext, bromance, what, I don't know, whatever we want to call it, this is not straight. This is not straight. These dudes cannot keep their eyes off of each other. Roman is jealous the entire film. Brian is twinkling those little blue eyes all over his chocolate body. And I swear they were nearly about to make out 5 different times. Brokeback Body Shop should have been the sequel title to this film. But the studios don't like that gay shit, bro. So let me hurry up before my camera shuts off or my light bulb goes out. What do you think about Too Fast, Too Furious? What are some of your memories with this movie? My SD card literally went full, as I was talking. I can't believe this. You know what? F*** a outro. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Give this video a like if you care. Subscribe if you're new here. And I'll see you later.